Well, howdy friends. Today I've got something new and different and exciting for me to open. I've got my first Alien versus Predator figure here. It's a clear Alien figure, so it goes along with my my idea of liking to collect the clear plastic figures. But after ordering this guy and seeing him in box, I think I've gone ahead and ordered a couple other Alien figures that not Alien, Predator figures that are not necessarily clear. Some of them are painted the full, oblique, or what is that what you call it? Opaque, opaque colors, and some are semi-clear and transparent. So I'm excited to get those as well. But anyway, I wanted to open up one before I get those and make sure that they're kind of cool, quality and stuff before I go ahead and commit to paying for those. So anyway, go ahead and look at the box here. There's the front, how he looks in the box. And we'll take a look at the side. We got the Predator's side showing you, and then we got the Alien side of the box. And on the back, we've got just a little bit of information about the company, and then of course the image of the figure posed a couple ways. That's pretty cool. So not too fancy of a box, which I'm glad. So I'm not feeling like I need to really display the box. That's kind of nice to get. Don't have to keep it. So here we go. Let's get into it. Very cool. I remember seeing the first Predator movie in the theater when I was really, pretty young, probably 13. My dad took me, my brother, so, oh, neat looking. That's cool. So it was one of my first rated R movies that I saw in the theater. Very exciting movie, obviously. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jesse the Body Ventura was in it, who was at the time was a wrestler, later became another governor like Arnold. So we got two governors in that movie. We had Carl Weathers, who was also, was that the Apollo Creed? I think so, yeah. So he's in that, and quite a few other badasses are in that movie. So anyway, Predator is just a great movie. Loved it. So that's why I had to get this guy when I found out about them. Don't know what this card is for, but it's just cool looking. Cool backing card. So anyway, I don't really know the story of this guy. This is the Invisible, the Scar Predator. So this is from the Predator versus Alien line. Don't know much about that. Like I said, I mostly know about the original Predator when he was in the jungle. But wow. Wow, that's cool. What are these pieces? I don't know, He-Man. What are these things? So we got some clear weapons to pull out here. Go ahead and get into that. Wow, these are cool. I'll have to get some close-up shots of all these for you guys to look at, because I'm sure from the distance of the camera you can barely see them. That is really a neat little weapon. But wow, his hair is actually soft. I did not expect that at all. Rubbery. What a trip. It's rubbery, so he's got some other softy kind of rubbery goods. Like, looks like his, this bandolier around him is soft. Wow, it feels like it's like kind of a softish plastic altogether, but it's hard, it's stiff. No, that's stiff plastic here. But there's obviously these parts are soft on the side, the hips. The armor parts are soft. Wow. This is an incredible figure. This is a $20 figure for a 4-inch figure. Very good articulation here. We've got articulation at the elbow, full twisting capabilities of the arm, wrists. See about the hand in there. Very tiny little hand. Got these weapons here kind of in the way of movement. I can't really get to the hand much, but yeah, it does articulate. You can't really see it from there, but anyway, you'll have to take my word for it. The hand moves. Maybe this one will show easier. Yeah, I think I can show that one better. Very cool. Again, the elbow, full twist there. We've got a twist here at the shoulder. I guess you'd say below the shoulder, plus the shoulder hinge as well, which is rotator cuff type. Very good articulation at the knee. Let's see, double jointed knees. So wow, unbelievable. I guess these are like the vintage. That's why I brought out these Star Wars vintage collection figures to compare them with size wise and just in general, but mostly size wise. Wow. So there's not too much rocking in the foot, but it turns anyway 360 degrees around. This weapon is molded in, doesn't come out. He's got this, there's some little pivots here on the gun. There's some tiny little metal pins in there, so this shoulder gun can come over, aim, wow, and it turns too. Unbelievable. And then it can cock back like this and just sit on his shoulder. That's just unreal. I'm glad I've ordered a few more of these now. Expensive kind of, but wow. Just so cool. These shoulder pads are soft goods. This is so cool. I've kind of picked the guys that I like based on their looking more as much as possible like the original Jungle Predator, and also with masks that are cool. So I think I've got a couple more on order. One's a tracker. He's got some kind of tusks coming out, and I've got some of the Jungle one, the original one. He's called the Jungle Predator. Fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and stand him up here while I pull some other pieces out. I'm way more impressed with this than I thought. When I first got him in the box, I was already really impressed. That's why I said I already went ahead and ordered quite a few more, but now I'm just super impressed. Now here's his longer spear type weapon. I don't remember if these are just kinetic, you know, does he just use it to stab and thrust, or does it also have like laser powers and such like that? Does it shoot beams? Got these two kind of spear weapons. Let's see what else he's got. I believe he's got this crawl type weapon here. All these kind of fingers, hooks, claw type thing that he can, I believe, hold. I don't think he throws them. I think he just probably uses it as a slasher kind of weapon. But I'm not sure. Like I said, I haven't seen the movie. So, oh, you guys can see that there. And there's two little hands in here. I gotta get the tape to get out. Oh, and a stand too, I believe. Very nice. Kind of like a metal grating that he got there. Very nice, and it's even got like a little metal, metallic kind of paint on it, so it's black with kind of a little silvery paint on it. Hopefully you guys can see that, or at least get from my description what's there. And these hands out of here. The tape is well adhered here. So yeah, so anyway, the Predator movie, I went and saw that with my dad and my brother when I was a kid. One of my favorite movies. A lot of great lines in it. There's Jesse Ventura's lines, y'all a bunch of slack-jawed sissies. As he's chewing his tobacco in the helicopter on the way there, and get to the chopper! Get to the choppers from that movie. Everyone knows get to the chopper, right? Alright, so we got another couple hands here. Looks like the pin will be in the body because these hands do not have the pin on the hand, so the pin must be in the body and then the hands go in. So he's got one open right hand, I guess, for probably holding skulls and stuff like that. It didn't come with a skull, huh? Some of them do. Or no, I guess you can just hold it open like, this hand is normally, it looks like these hands are closed for holding weapons, yes, the hands that are on them. And then the other one is also sort of more open than this one. This one's definitely a weapon closed hand. And this one's more of a gesturing like this kind of hand. So, alright, I'm not going to try to put those on. Well, should I try to? I'll go ahead and put one on. Try one of these out just so we can see part of the review here. So I slide this back a little bit. This arm piece, that's cool. So that kind of slides out of the way. Then we can kind of get more access to this hand here. Alright, that pops off. There's a little pin. And the other hand, so then we can put this gestury hand on. Is that on well enough? I think it is, because then once we slide this up, it kind of covers. Yeah, that's pretty nifty design. I must say, these guys are pretty cool. So now he's got this kind of just open hand. Maybe he's going to dribble a basketball, or he's just holding it out like, ah. That's very cool. Very cool. Plus that's just sort of adjustable around. You could have it up this way if you needed to, wherever you wanted to set that. That's really neat. Highly impressed. Yeah, even this one, same thing. You can fully rotate this armor around his arm, and obviously back it out of the way, I guess, if you want to change that hand out. What a nifty dude. So let's see. What would he have? With this thing in his hands, he would have to have a long weapon. Very cool guy, very cool. Excited. His thumb is very soft, so it just gets right out of the way. That was easy to move. One of the easier hands to put things in. I guess I'm just totally excited about this figure. I'm just only finding good things to say, even though I'm sure that I could probably say bad things about the same things I'm saying good things about, right? It's very soft and easy to move, very pliable. That's awesome. Yeah, wow. Head moves side to side. Let's see, up and down a little bit, not too much. Like I said, the hair's there, or whatever that is nifty. Sort of dreadlock type stuff. Wow. I'm kind of lost for words here. I'm just speechless just looking at them. There's so many details to investigate and get lost in that I'm having a hard time thinking what to say or thinking to say anything, because there's just so much to get lost in. That's cool. That kind of gets out of the way so that it's free to move, and you can kind of see his belly in there. That's really neat. The design of these things are really cool. You just pop that slider right back under there. It's just, I'm sure it didn't break it. It's just sort of just a sliding fit. Yep, no problem. That's cool. It's not like, you know, attached or anything. It just kind of fits under there, and that makes it flexible and movable and like clothes, kind of. Really neat. Such a cool figure. So, all right. So let's get him over here. He's sneaking up on our Stormtrooper and Kylo Ren here. They don't see him because he's clear, you know, he's in invisible mode. How big is he compared to them? Just a bit bigger. We got Luke Skywalker here. Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper is a little smaller. They don't see him, you know. Just old Predator can walk right up to him and... what happens? Where are you? And that's it. Or... hits him with his laser beams. Kylo tries to stop it and blast it. Force stops it. But the Predator, he can't see where it's coming from. He feels his presence, but he can't see him. And then suddenly, and that's it. Once again, there we have the Predator, guys. The new guy always wins the battles, right, folks? That's how it goes. I don't know what these little things are for, these little H-shaped things. Do they go in the stand somehow? Ah, they are for hooking stands together, I believe. So you can set these little H things in some stands, then connect to another stand, however, on this side. I guess that would work, and then continue onward. Very cool. I believe that's what that's for. And then we can have scenes with multiple predators, or I guess aliens, fit together to fight and all that good stuff. So very cool. I'm excited about that, and hopefully you guys can see some more of that. Hopefully you're excited about this too. Dun, 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 dun. Clear Predator on the move after killing his Stormtrooper and Kylo Ren. Ha ha! Very badass. Stands up pretty good on his own without the stand anyhow, so that's cool. Stand only has one pin, one peg there, so let's see how his feet. Yeah, both have little holes, so he can stand on either feet. I don't really need his weapons. I don't really need the weapons. I like him just how he is. The weapons are kind of superfluous to me. These extra weapons that they included, but that's cool. Everything has to have them, and it always gives you more combinations to play with. So, thank you all for joining me and checking out this figure. Stick around, a little more B shots, and that's it. Take care, everybody. I will say the one issue with this figure is that he doesn't stand on the stand too well. It's really easy for him to fall off, so it works fine if he's standing in a pretty much vertical position, almost like he would stand without the stand. But if he was doing anything else, he's probably going to fall off the stand pretty easy. So it would be better if they had 2 peg holes for his feet, or multiple, like the Action Force one has 4. But I think because of the kind of plastic that this is, it's just a little bit softer than other plastics, and it just doesn't hold as well rigidly on that. It fits. It's a good fit, snug fit. It doesn't hold on very well. So that's my only complaint. I guess the only thing I could find about it so far that's really an issue. Otherwise, I really like it. I saw that the bandolier originally, this thing with the skulls on it or trophies, was a little stuck underneath his head joint, so it took me a little bit of work to get it out. I don't know if you can see in there. It took me a little time to get that out from underneath this head joint. It was kind of stuck between the neck and the shoulder there. But anyway, it's stretchable enough that I was able to get that out of the way and pull it around. So very much like the figure. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.